Hey, stream, what's going on? Happy Sunday. We're getting ready for some Storm King's Thunder session 9, so we'll be right with you. All right, guys, let's play some D&D. All right, so you guys left off. Let's see, where you guys were you? You were in that keep or that inn. Let's see. What was it called? The Seven Sails or something like that? So you guys are in Luskin. You guys are at the Seven Sails Inn. At least everybody but Rip is.
Where am I?
We don't know that yet. Where do you want to be?
Seven Sails in.
Well, you could be there later, but you can't be there currently.
Yeah, you went off to do secret shit.
So secret, I don't even know what it is.
Oh, you know exactly what it is. I just don't, as the DM. It's your town. You tell me what you would do when you got home.
Oh.
So, I do believe you guys were thinking about getting a room here for the evening? Is that correct?
That sounds about right.
The rooms here are 20 gold for the night.
Okay.
Chump change.
And they do take your armor and weapons, if you remember correctly.
I might be staying somewhere else.
Did we already turn in our weapons and stuff? Did we already do that?
No.
No,
Yes.
you were
kinda.
No, we did not.
you were just getting like started. Bronislaw said, "Yeah, I took off my backpack, but I don't think you guys have committed to staying here yet. No one's gone up to the window and said, "Here's my stuff. Give me a ticket."
The only thing that's traded hands is I traded that black ice, the furball had, for that big giant rock.
For the big rod. He gave the blue fur guy the big rod.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
He thanked you too. He likes his big rod.
I don't know how y'all feel about staying here. Personally, as a wizard, I really don't care. I'm not giving up that much stuff. It's y'all are giving up all this stuff.
Oh, I'm relatively fine with it
Why are we staying here?
because we've heard that this is the best place to stay if you actually want sleep.
Yeah, they're
I'm
gonna.
not hearing.
You guys get the impression that they're gonna not only clean all your armor and weapons, they're gonna give you a bath, they're gonna feed you, they're gonna pamper you, and they're gonna put you up for the night in a place that you're guaranteed to get a good meal and a good night's sleep for the low cost of 20 gold pieces, which is more than most people in this town make in a year.
Good thing we have like 10 times that much. Kinda. Alright.
That's good. You can pay for me then.
No, I never agreed to that.
Well, I never agreed to take off my armor or give my weapons to somebody else, so. Nah.
The cutlass is rumored that you're supposed to sleep in your armor no matter what it is.
I don't have a problem with that.
And the rooms are there are 1 silver per common bed, so it's like a bunk room.
Is there no middle ground hotels here? Like,
It's like the rundown, crappy thing, and then there's the extremely posh, like fancy restaurant.
You
The other
guys
option is
are
to
not
stay outside.
familiar with Luskin. The only one that's super familiar with Luskin is not here currently.
are there any locals nearby that I can ask if there's?
You know, I'm kind of familiar with Luskin. I was here for a good month, only like however long ago we started.
Oh, cool. So where did your character stay?
I think it was the Cutlass.
Ah, see? So, Brant, Rip Van is from this town, if you remember correctly.
I do remember correctly.
And so, what would Rip Van want to do when he arrived in town?
Well, he'd want to go find his handler.
His handler. Well, it just so
Yeah.
happens that he knows where his handler's haunt's at. His handler's haunt is at. Ugh. Do you want to take a guess?
It's over there. The cutlass thing you do, Hicker.
It is the Cutlass. Hey, how about that?
Yeah, you told us to meet you there in 3 days.
Has it been 3 days yet?
It has been
Yeah.
1 hour since you
Nah,
guys,
it's been a little
since-
longer than that.
since you separated from the
evening.
party.
Yeah.
No, he's on a different timeline than you guys are.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't here last week, so he's got some time to catch up to what you guys did last week.
Okay.
Which
cool.
which is really not much longer than a couple hours, quite honestly. Because you guys haven't
Yeah.
spent the
It's
night or
only-
anything. Yeah,
it's
it's only
yeah,
been a
it's-
couple hours.
It's getting dark now. Yeah, it's just getting
Yeah.
dark now.
So when you guys got to town yesterday, it was just getting dusk, and you guys got through the front gates, and you were like, well, I need to go talk to somebody. So you dipped out, and Amber said, I'm going to go find the Church of Lathander, and she dipped out. And then the party kind of was milling about, and some stuff happened. So while they were doing that, there is 2 hours, and you can be with the party. Or there's when they get to the Cutlass, you'll meet up with them there. So that's up to you, Brant.
Shit. Sorry, I got a lot of shit going on. I'd just go there now, right? I mean, if that's where I'm supposed to be.
The Cutlass? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
There's
what
no
I
reason
would
to
guess.
drag it out, yeah.
That's what I would guess your character would want to do.
So I go there.
All right. So you see where it's at on the map down there by the docks. It's an inn that's located on the southern bank in Luskins on Half Moon Street, the last road before the piers themselves. So you go there and you go to your secret spot where you're supposed to meet with people, and you leave your secret note and you wait your secret time, and then you come back and you, if you remember correctly, here, I'll share this with everybody. But Rip remembers her from his first meeting in Luskin, don't you?
Go.
Imran Daw, the female harper that gave you the mission to go
This is like a year ago, Carrie.
escort the crate to Bryn Shander with the silver weapons in it, and to meet up
Yeah.
with the other harper in Bryn Shander and get your 300 gold pieces. Hey, there's that quest. Now you can turn it in. It's all
Holy shit.
It's all gray. It's in the bottom of your list. You haven't dropped it off in a long time. So she says, Rip, you're still alive. I'm surprised.
What?
I'm surprised you're still alive with a wanted poster I have.
What wanted poster?
Hmm. You didn't know, and you returned. Perhaps you should look at this.
Awesome. Hold on. Let me read through this. $500 gold piece per head, dead or alive. I can't open up any of this shit. Ship symbols, Luskin.
Here, I'll share it with you.
Like all the ships want us dead?
It seems just Ship Rathnar is the one that's after you. They are offering the reward.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Those,
all of them are.
yeah, I just gave you the. I
Okay.
didn't want to copy and paste each one of them.
Got it.
It seems you've stirred up some trouble.
I don't know about all that. Just minding my own business.
Well, what is it those of the pin can do for you?
Well, this is good. Hold on. Is this just being circulated amongst more stealth?
Yes, of course. It was captured somewhere in Rat Alley where Ship Rathnar hangs out. You know, those were-rats and all.
Alright, so it's just Ship Rathnar then?
It seems, but many of the other ships could use 500 gold per head. It's a recent discovery in the last week or so.
What are we doing in Luskin again? It's been like 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm doing here.
We're staying here, and then later on we're gonna move on to Waterdeep.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're looking for information about the Ring of Winter.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
If you would have read the
Stop.
message of the day, I
Dude,
typed
it's
all
pretty
that.
long.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm in the middle of a fucking world battle here right now. All my shit just got killed.
That sounds like your problem.
What the hell's that noise?
But yeah, yeah, you don't know anything yet, so I'm not gonna let.
Dun 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 dun. All right, so you think on that for a second, Brant, and I'll get back to you. We'll go back to
Okay.
the other party here. All right, guys, where are you guys gonna stay?
Bronislaw, you want me to stay here? You're flipping the bill. If not, find some for.
I mean, would my character's knowledge know anywhere else that there would be a tavern or inn?
We can make something up.
Okay, so that's a no.
No, I
Alright,
didn't
let's-
say. I didn't say no.
Let's just go to the Cutlass.
Let's just put it this way: my character's cheap. Feels like everybody's trying to rob him, and I'm not
Yes, everyone
giving up
is.
my weapons and armor.
That's why I just said we should go to the cutlass.
Good, let's go. Oh, but you also told our little kid who's gonna find the woman and her 2 kids that we're gonna be here.
Okay, looks like we're saying.
So pony up some gold, bitch.
Here. Okay. Okay, fine. I need to get rid of. Okay. So, I will pay only 40 for me and you, Barrick.
Yep.
Okay. And then everyone else is paying for themselves.
I guess it's just Olor, because Talia says, I think I'm going to go sleep in a tree. And she crawls into the drunk player bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put up the 20.
Okay.
All right.
So
All
I
right,
guess
so
we're
you-
doing-
So you guys go up to the window and you start handing them all your gear and stuff. And
I give him my weapon and my armor. I don't give him my gear.
but sir, we will clean and press it all for you and make sure it's in all good working order. That's part of it. It will not be harmed, I guarantee you that, sir.
Oh. Alright, everything but that box.
Indeed, your music box. Of course, I mean, you could, if you've got any really nice clothes, they let you have those. If not, they're going to give you clothes to wear.
Okay.
And once you're down to your skivvies and you're holding your little lead box, anybody else keeping anything else?
Yeah, I'm keeping all my scrolls.
Like, what do you got? Like a sack full of scrolls?
Yeah, we'll keep my backpack, a little bag full of scrolls.
Little haver sack thing. Okay, so and probably your spell book. Yeah, Bronislaw. Anything you want to hold on to?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. They bring you through the side door and into the back, and there are baths, lots of baths. So they escort you to your own private hot bath. The hot steaming water, soaps, all kinds of oils, everything to clean yourself. And the dwarf, they actually have a couple of female dwarfs come in with a fire hose and brushes because they know he's going to resist.
Great.
Fine by me. I don't care.
That's gonna be entertaining.
That's pretty much as you see him get drug in by a couple female dwarfs. Get in here, Sonny. We're gonna clean you up. Like it or not, you're gonna smell like daisies in the morning. You're like, no, but you like it. They clean you, they pamper you, they feed you. You get like the silk bed with the suite overlooking like a nice courtyard with, you know, very peaceful, no noises, any care you want, any food you want, they pamper to you. They'll trim your nose hairs, whatever you want done, they'll take care of you. And you guys get a full rest. And then some. The next morning, I will give you guys all an extra 5 temporary hit points. Because you got
Nice.
such a good night's sleep. Let's see. Let me make sure you guys got a rest. I'm going to just give everybody a rest. And then Bronislaw, you can have 5. And Barrick, you can have 5. And Olor, you can have 5 until you cast your spell on yourself.
What,
Uh,
what I get the 21 plus the 5 or just the 21?
No, you can't stack them. They don't stack.
Yeah, one will overlap the other.
All right, so that's morning for you guys. Let's jump back. Bran, have you given any thought?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I would say. I mean, honestly, what I just want to know, I want to know information. That's good information to have. I definitely want to go tell my party that, and we need to be on kind of higher alert. I don't know what we can really do about it. We're not going to go fight them.
Yeah,
they-
maybe.
So Emran asks you, so what is it that brings you back to Luskan then?
Tell her I give her the rundown of what we're doing. We're on our way back from Waterdeep. We're on our way back to Waterdeep. We're looking for information on the Ring of the North and such, and investigating the giants. And,
What information do you want about the Ring of the North? I'm very familiar with it.
oh, yeah, where is it?
Artis Simber wears it.
Know that.
Told you it's in Shoal.
Why is it that you seek Artis Simber in the Ring of Winter? Is it something to do with a rule? The Queen of Winter?
A rule.
The goddess of winter, the snowflake
Yeah,
lady,
yeah,
the
yeah.
tower you collapsed up north. Which queen prayed to? A rule?
That's interesting because I don't know that that I have ever put the fact that those two are 2 and 2. I mean, it was the giants attack. I don't know. I really don't, man. I'm like,
So-
there's so many different plot lines in this, and I don't even know where to tell somebody who haven't seen in like 6 months what's going on. You know what I
Ah,
mean? It's like I haven't seen you in forever, and oh, by the way, a blah 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 blah.
Well, maybe it would be a good time to consult with your friends and then meet back with her, maybe,
That would be a good idea.
when you have other information to present to her. So she agrees to have a meeting with you when you hook up with your friends. Just contact her and she'll come to the meeting.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So you, being a member of this town in good standing order, not of Luskan anyways, haha, that's a joke, can easily find your party.
Okay.
If you want to.
I do.
They are staying at the Ritz-Carlton, the breakers of the Luskan suburbs called Seven Sails Inn. And it is a known location for the Arcane Brotherhood to hang out.
Was a known, right? The Arcane
No,
Brother.
is a known location of the Arcane Brotherhood to hang out.
Okay.
So what do you want to do?
Crawl in a hole. So my guys are in there with the Arcane Brotherhood.
Yes.
Okay. I will put on a disguise.
What do you want to be disguised as?
Not me.
Okay.
A merchant with a.
Oh, wait. You are a merchant, aren't you?
Sure. Yeah. Well, I don't currently look like a merchant.
Looks like an assassin.
I will. Let's see. I have a disguise kit. And the disguise kit allows me cosmetics, hair dye, small props.
If only I could give him my my studded leather chest plate. That would help him a lot.
Now, this Seven Sails Inn is very posh, very expensive. You know, it's 20 gold a night to stay there. It's it looks like a giant shark's fin. The Seven Sails. That's where it gets one of its sails, shark fin sail. And it's just fancy.
Okay. Well, I will attempt to look fancier.
So you want to dress up like a noble or something?
Yeah, and I want to give myself a little handlebar mustache.
Like a little Spanish guy? Like,
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Dirty Sanchez, and I wish for a room tonight. Like that?
Yeah, there's my disguise kit.
Holy shit. So you are Ricardo Montalban. Take it away. So you go down to the Seven Sails Inn, and you
Let
got
me
your
see your finest Corinthian leather.
yeah. You are you've got the look down. Let's see if you could pull the act off as you go in to the Seven Sails, which your character has never been to before,
Right,
but
right.
you know of it. And you come in the back. You know, it's like a side entrance that you come in where they tell you got to go in and turn in all your gear and all your weapons and your armor. I'm
Oh.
assuming are you wearing armor underneath your disguise?
Oh man. I'm trying to think of the right way to do this. I don't think there's any place that I can hide it. Not gonna. Yeah, I'll turn it in. Yeah, I got armor and weapons, right? Shit. I didn't think this through.
So the guy, like, you come in, the guy's like, "Can I help you, sir? Would you like to stay at the Seven Sails for the evening? The finest amenities. We will clean and wash." Kind of look you over with your 25 freaking disguise kit, and he stopped short of cleaning your clothes because you look immaculate. Your bag, then, sir. As he points to your bag that's stuffed full of shit, I guess. Your travel bag, sir. Are you in from out of town?
I am. I'm from out. Just a second, Carrie. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap something up. Hold on. If I can get people talking to me from 16 different directions while you're talking.
All right, we can pause on you for a second. All right,
Yeah, pause
guys.
on me for a second.
All right, guys. What do you guys want to do in the morning when you get up?
Well, certainly they serve breakfast, right?
Oh, yeah, anything you want. As much
Well, I'm
bacon
down.
as you can eat.
Well, the gnome is sitting at the table, like on a booster seat, eating all the all-you-can-eat buffet.
Are you just sitting at the buffet? Like,
Yeah, at the
screw it?
buffet, like just chilling
Just
there.
slid a booster chair over to the buffet.
That's it.
And I got tired of walking back and forth. You can't see it anyways. It's up too high.
Right. You get it.
They don't mind.
Yeah, I'm paying 20 freaking gold a night. They do what the hell I want to do. I don't know what the rest of the party's doing, but that's what I'm doing.
So pretty much everyone keeps to themselves. You do get a couple of oddball looks at people like looking over at you, but nothing intimidating or anything. But what about Barrack? How's he taking all this pampering?
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be entertaining.
Just takes it. I'm not paying for it, so it's like whatever I can get out of it, I'm getting.
So you're
Do
like,
we have any? I'm like, do we have any bags or anything like that that like we can keep stuff?
like, I'm sure you could ask for a bag.
Yeah, because I'll be like, ooh, there's a spare robe in here. Take that. There's a bottle of, taking all the
See-
little stuff.
So you got like this little collection in your room of stuff. You got an extra robe. You got a bunch of bananas. You got some extra slippers. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna
What's
take these.
This fruit? Yeah, give me some fruit. Eating the bananas whole.
He's stuffing He's got a pocket full of hot buns in his pocket. These are good. Ugh. He's got a little bunch of grapes in his beard. Those are for later. He's gonna pull out a salmon, like in freaking, what was it? Or he's Santa Claus suit. And he pulls
Trading
that
Places.
salmon out. Trading Places. It's like pulling the hair off of it. What about Bronislaw?
I'm gonna have a small breakfast, but not much, and I'm just gonna sit down and try and see if Rip is coming through the door, or any entrance.
The
Yeah, you
plane,
might
the
want to ask him
plane.
if you ever
Hey,
got
what's
a
up,
note
Ehab?
from that.
No, from who?
The person who was supposed to go hunt down the woman with the two kids with the two black.
He's gonna come to us.
Hey, so Olor's also setting up doing his reviewing his spells for the day as well.
All right, cool. Yeah, get those set.
All right. So
Okay.
when the last time I saw these guys, when was it? We were on the road to Luskin. That was right when we killed the.
Last time you saw your party was dusk last night.
We had just gotten into Luskin. We crossed over the bridge, and you were like, "I got things to do.
Okay.
Meet me in the Cutlass and 3."
Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. I got rid of all my distractions, so we're playing now. All right. So we are currently at. I'm looking at the map. We're not where the blue dot is.
Yeah, the 7 sails in.
Where is it?
Where the blue dot's at.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right. I have all my gear. I use my disguise. I look like a Spanish count. What do I have gear-wise? It's my guy. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'll hand over my gear. I will attempt to keep the silver dagger in my boot
Okay.
and hide it there.
So you keep your boots and your loincloth on. And
I'm not getting naked. I got clothes.
You got nice clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If you got nice clothes, they'll let you wear them. If not, they give you nice clothes to wear as they take you into the bath.
Wait, how nice?
Like silk. Nice.
Oh no. Look, I'm not gonna take a bath. I'm just coming in.
It is policy, sir, that you take a bath before coming in to the
I
facility.
give him an extra 10.
He looks you up and down. When was the last time your characters had a bath?
I bathe regularly, sir.
Okay. And when was the last time Rip Van has taken a bath?
I went swimming.
When?
Fine.
So the illusion of you being the Spanish guy is going to be foiled if you insist on not taking a bath and get let in because you're going to stink.
Fine.
Okay? But they give you it's a private bath. It's a private room. You can take all your stuff in there, your boots and all that. They don't care.
Okay.
You're not taking a great sword and a cleaver into the bath with you.
That's correct.
They went swimming. All right. So, is there anything you want to do before you hook up with the party?
No, I want to try and hook up with the party.
Okay. So you come out in the morning, and you also get extra 5 temporary hit points for the best night's sleep you've had in a long time. And you see the gnome has a chair and a booster seat, and he is set up at the buffet, and he's just going to town on the bacon. And the dwarf he's eating something out of his beard, and Bronislaw is sitting in the corner sipping on a croissant and some tea.
And since I told you that I was looking for Rip, do I notice that it's him, or is his disguise way too good?
Are you still disguised in the morning?
I am.
I mean, you've had all evening and morning to perfect this disguise, right?
Yeah, I am maintaining my disguise.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that again with advantage in the dice tower, please, sir.
All right. have to find
Bro-
it. There it is.
Bronislaw, give me an insight in the dice tower, please.
Oh, I'm not good at insight.
Well, then you're not good at determining if people are telling you a lie or not.
I'm good at perception.
Yeah, no, his disguise is well beyond perception.
That was history. That was history. My bad.
So you never heard of this guy, Montalio Montalban, whatever his name is.
There we go. That's insight.
And he's pretty impressive. You think he might have servants staying here or something. So no, you do not recognize him. But Brant, you recognize all your party members.
Okay.
They don't look like they're in disguised or anything. They
Yeah.
actually look like they're quite having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Till the assassins come in.
I
Ain't
can
no
kill them
assassin
with
in
my
the
bare
Bible.
hands.
You better, because you don't have your gear. All right. So I kind of move up. What's Aiden's character doing?
He's eating a croissant and drinking tea.
Is there room at a table next to him?
Yeah, he's kind of crammed in the corner too, like out of the
I
way.
get some breakfast and I go sit next to him.
Okay. So this Spanish guy comes over and sits down with you.
Hello?
And I whisper, "It's
Huh.
You just let it rip? What?
He says.
What do you know?
We're being watched."
Okay. Can you give me some details?
We need to get out.
But where to? Just out of Luskin?
Yeah.
Okay.
So calmly go get your shit, and I'll go tell everybody.
Okay. Okay. I get up and go to the armory thing.
Okay.
And I get my gear.
Do you say anything to the rest of your party?
I move
yeah.
over to the.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna do the onesie twosie.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I tell everybody the same thing.
All right. What does everybody do?
Si, senor.
Si, senor. Get my gear and meet you at the door.
I just calmly go get my stuff.
All right, then I gotta sit down at a table and eat my breakfast and watch and see if anybody follows.
There's all kinds of people following them. They're like servants.
Other than that,
No,
any
other than
servants that don't look like servants.
you. Oh, so you're giving them the eyeball, the servants the eyeball, huh?
What do you want me to roll?
I want you to roll me an insight check. And a perception.
Everyone?
And a
No,
perception.
just Rip. All right, so you're like looking at this guy, and you're thinking, you know, he's trying too hard to help us. Who tries that hard, right? You know, like he's like going out of his way to help you. It's unheard of, especially in Luskin. You're thinking, and so you start really eyeballing him. And like he does something and somebody drops something, a napkin or whatever, and he bends over to pick it up, and out of his lapel you see a little button that he's wearing, like hidden, kind of come out, the Arcane Brotherhood symbol.
Okay.
Let me see if I have one. I'll show it to you. So what do you do?
I keep an eye on that one for right now, as the guys are getting their shit together to get out of the.
That was a cool sound effect.
Yeah, I don't have it. You gonna keep an eye on them as everybody leaves? Yeah, then no one stops nobody. How much longer are you going to spend in here than the rest of the party?
Just a couple minutes.
Oh, just a few minutes. Okay.
Yeah, unless I need to stay longer.
Well, I don't know why you would want to stay longer. That would be up to you.
Yeah, I don't need to. Arcane Brotherhood. I'm trying to remember, where did we deal with them?
Valish Gant.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a symbol. Okay. All right, so I wait for them to leave, and then I get up and get.
That's their Luskan symbol.
Okay.
The one you're probably more familiar with. Alright, so yeah, they get up, they get their gear, they go get it all. It's all clean, it's all shiny. The dwarf's gear is actually, the spikes that come out of it are actually shiny. Instead
Oh,
of
they
black
fucked your
and
shit
red.
up, man.
They like cleaned it and sharpened it and took all the bits of flesh that were decayed and rotted on it.
Oh, they messed it up. That was there for aesthetics.
Yeah, but now the spikes are sharper, so they can get more on it in time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's longer too. Not so much buildup at the bottom.
Ooh, pretty.
Okay,
they're-
I meet
so-
them,
Yeah, they're out front when you come out.
and I come out, and I told you guys to meet me at the cut.
We were gonna meet you in 3 days. It has been 1.
You wouldn't survive 3 days with the Arcane Brotherhood.
Yes, we would. Because we know they aren't actively trying to kill us.
Yes,
Only
they
you.
are.
You
So-
whispering this crap? Like mumble,
Yeah,
mumble,
whispering. So let's go down. So I take them down to. Looks like there's an alley, like right over here.
Okay.
All right. Anybody around?
No, not particularly. I mean, you guys wait a minute, and the vagabond kind of leaves that was hanging out in the alleyway. Don't
What
steal
he-
my
what he look-
cans!
He looked like he's a super shady guy. Luskin has ears everywhere.
No, he looked like he truly was destitute.
Okay.
Or he rolled a really good disguise kit. You don't know.
All right. So I tell them we have a bounty on us in this town. I found out that there's a reward on all of our heads from the shipwreck North.
Oh, good. We gotta go kill them.
What?
No.
We're going to Rat Alley right now
What? Why?
I don't think.
because
don't
we
think-
found a supply of black ice in the city, and 2 pieces are over there, and we gotta go get. Pull out the chest and flip it open. Here, check that out.
It's a
Don't.
softball-sized piece of black ice.
Why do we have that?
Because when we came in and after you left, somebody was selling trinkets of it. There's still 3 more pieces out.
2.
We
I know.
care why?
Because it's black
Because-
ice and it's bad.
Wait!
Luskin.
You're asking Barrack Hammerstone what's bad about black ice?
No. I'm asking why we care that there's 2 pieces of black ice in Luskin.
Well,
Be-
there was a lot. There's more. Obviously, we just got this.
Oh, I hear what you mean. Okay, so there's more down there. So, what are we gonna do when we get it all?
Well, yeah, block it in here, then find a volcano.
Oh well, find a volcano. Sweet.
I mean, apparently you guys buried the stuff up where it originally came from. We're not going all the way back up there. Just
Just throw it in a lake too.
nah, it won't do anything.
Well, neither will burying it. Okay.
Burying it and having a mine full of dwarves guarding it.
And ship Rethnors in Rat Alley.
Yes.
All right. So, when did I say I was gonna meet my?
You didn't. You didn't set up a time.
Okay.
You know how to signal her that you're ready for a meeting.
All right. So let's make our way back over to the Cutlass. What's Half Moon Street? What's on that street?
Hey, what's up, Caden? What's going on, buddy? Half Moon Street. That's where the Cutlass is at.
Oh, okay. I didn't know which building the Cutlass was over.
The Cutlass is. Oh, I don't know what's Half Moon. I don't know. It doesn't look like they got it labeled right.
Okay. It's fine. So we'll go back to the Cutlass, and I'll get my hand.
All right, so you guys go over to the Cutlass. It's early in the morning. The Cutlass is just recovering from what looks like a murder. You're not sure. There's blood everywhere in the bar. And they're like mopping the floors and dragging unconscious people out the side alleyway and cleaning up broken glass and stuff as you guys come in. The tavern part is, anyways. You can get an inn by the hour or by the day.
Let's just get a table and get some food, and then I'm gonna talk to my chick.
Okay. So it takes you a while for her, to put the thing out and do all that. Anything you guys want to do in the meantime while you're waiting?
No. Eat.
Well, you guys just ate a buffet breakfast down the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Olor's stuffed. He's not even interested in food right
Oh,
now.
hey, what's
Like,
up,
why
man?
can't we just go over to
Thanks for
Rat
the
Alley and
cheerbits.
look for this
What's
chick?
going on? Happy Sunday.
This chick isn't in Red Alley.
Well, no, not
This is
your
my
chick. I'm
friend.
talking about the woman the two little kids I'm trying to save.
I don't know what you mean there.
Okay, break down the story about what happened with the black ice, how we found it, and the woman who's ended up selling the trinkets sold two to a woman who gave them pieces to her daughters. And we ended up having to wipe out the other the trinket seller's family, because they had already been turned to zombies. So we had to kill her son and daughter and husband. I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen to this person.
Oh, do you know where in Red Alley we need to go?
Well, we hired somebody to do that, but I mean, talk to Bronislaw. He's the one who did it. I didn't think it was a good idea, but
Hired a what?
it was his. I don't know, some like local kid, tough, roguey dude.
Where's
We
telling
got-
to meet us?
A mini rip.
At the Seven Sails, or he was supposed to get a message to us at Seven Sails, but we're not.
We got some deep drama stuff going on, plot stuff. But it's all like old stuff.
When
like,
was he supposed to meet you there?
like from like the
If you
last
found her,
campaign
you're
that,
supposed
that
to
I'm
let us know.
spreading into this one. You can't railroad them.
The woman's sells stuff. She has a booth or something like that.
Okay. Well,
She
we'll
got
find
two
her here in a
daughters.
few minutes. As soon as my chick gets here, we'll find her.
All right. Oh, and one guy in the city guard got a piece too.
Yeah, what?
Apparently, one of the guards bought a trinket too with black ice.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
And you also notice I no longer have that big old giant rod.
Happened to that? You give it to Hangar or not Hangar?
Hashtag.
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 Hengar?
Actually, I traded it to that furball that was one of the guards down where you turn in all your crap because he had a piece of black ice.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's been a fun day.
You traded the rod of
Which
being
nobody
able
else wanted and nobody else would carry and we didn't use, and I got a piece of black ice out of his hand. Yeah, I traded.
the rod that can find the parts of the Titan.
Yeah, we know where it is, and it's safe. Nobody, everybody in the party. When I asked, "Do you want me to start looking for this thing?" Everybody was like, "No, we don't want to find them." Even Harsnak was like, "Nah, I don't want to find this Titan's piece."
Okay, cool.
And it got us a piece of black ice out of the world. So
Okay. Priorities. All right, Carrie, we'll wait for the chick to show up.
All right.
I do anyway. I don't know if anyone else does.
So a couple hours later, a little boy delivers you a note. He's a typical messenger note, nothing uncommon about it. And it says simply on the note, back alley, 5 minutes.
Y'all wait here. Give me a description of the chick we're supposed to find in red.
We have no idea.
actually, she has a booth in Rat Alley. Female, 2 kids, 2 little girls. One dresses up as a boy, one doesn't, and she's what, middling age, little chubby.
What does she sell at her booth?
Don't know. The lady didn't know either, but she's recognized her down here.
So I'll go in the back alley, Carrie.
Okay. So you meet with what's her face? Emery? Emerald? What's her name?
Yeah,
She says, "I didn't know if you wanted me to come in or not."
it's fine. So I kind of get. I'm up to speed now. So I tell her. My group was staying at the Seven Sails, and there was Arcane Brotherhood.
They are
We
known
had a
to,
run in, huh?
They are known to be in that establishment often.
Yep. I tell her we had a run in with them up in Ice, which is probably why Ship Rethnor wants us dead, because we had a run in with them. I asked her if she ever heard of somebody named. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. Was it Arun? Arun?
The goddess? The goddess?
No, not Arun. Arun's letter. It was the chick that I killed and took the 2 daggers from.
Oh, yeah.
Aarun.
No, that's not her. Bacha.
Oh, Bacha. Yeah.
She's like, Bacha. She is a member of Ship Rathnar, if I do know. Someone of somewhat decent rank.
I killed her.
We'll mark that down in the records.
Yeah, she was helping dwarves up in Icewind Dale funnel this thing called black ice down here to different areas, and including Luskin, and that's why my party is looking for somebody in Rat Alley who is selling this stuff. This basically turns people into mindless. But I described the woman, middle-aged, 2 kids, has a booth in Rat Alley. She has a couple pieces of this black ice, and we think that there's more.
They must have spoken with one of the members of the Club of the Children.
Club of the Children?
That's what I call them. They go by the kids. one of their leaders, Boca Raton, the mouth of the rat, is a friend of mine, I should say. He mentioned something of this black ice. I can probably get my hands on it.
We've got to get rid of the black ice. It's got to be destroyed.
Well, I don't know. How do you destroy such a thing?
Well, what they did up north is the dwarves actually just buried it under a mountain of rock. We got to figure out a way to get it out of the town and get it gone. We also need to save the woman and her kids from its effects, because it will turn them into zombies, but it'll also turn them into people that just want more and more and more of the black ice until they can't handle it anymore.
Well, I suppose
Totally controls them.
the easiest way to get it out of town is have a Harper agent carry it out.
Oh yeah, I know where this is going.
She smiles. Now, you know this is my station. You're a free roamer. You like to travel, you told me.
What can you tell me about Rat Alley?
I can tell you that there was a large population of Ship Rathnar's were-rats in the alley. We cleaned a lot of them out in recent, but many seem to have left. We think they traveled out of the North Gate more than a week ago.
That's
Somewhere in
interesting.
10 Towns is their destination, we believe. We have someone following them, and a note being sent to warn Baldora and Bryn Shander.
I wonder why they're going there. That is interesting.
Well, as you said, Ship Rathnar, this Baka lady worked for Ship Rathnar, correct? She had some sway on this black ice?
Yeah, she was deep into the plot.
Do you know who she works for?
She was working for. Oh, let me find my notes.
Your character knows she works for Valish Gant.
Valish Gant. Yeah, there's right here.
And Valish Gant is a member of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Actually, and she was working hand in hand with Barrick.
And that is correct. And
Barrick
Justin
maybe
knows
could tell us
this.
some more about this.
He might be able to. But his memory needs to be poked a lot.
Yeah, I tell her Valish Gant from the Arcane Brotherhood was heavily involved, but we lost track of him up in 10 Towns. And then 10 Towns, Bryn Shander was attacked by frost giants who were looking for this ring. So we kind of got off on this side quest where we're trying to figure out why all these giants are attacking everybody, and I don't know what we're going to do about it.
It seems you need to choose a quest.
It seems like we do, doesn't it, fellas?
Perhaps,
all right.
Perhaps your party members would like to ask me some questions as well.
Yeah, why don't you come inside?
All right.
So, let's do it.
All right, so Rip comes inside with a female next to him. And she says, I am friends of Ripfan. I am here to help you. I know this town. I know its people. What can I do for you?
Okay, well, give her the lowdown on what we experienced yesterday, and that we're looking for the black ice. And one of the guards apparently was bought a piece, and this woman gave 2 pieces to her 2 little girls and rat.
Indeed. With this information, we have other Harper agents that can handle the ice. Need not worry, we'll gather it up or find out where it's gone.
Well, because we need to collect it all and get it out of here.
I do. I have a volunteer that's going to take it out of town. And she looks over at Ripfan. And smiles.
Okay, so we leave it until that happens. Um,
But I fear that you guys need to stay low. Has Rip Van told you of your predicament you're in?
Not really. All he told us was we are in danger.
I told you
Hmm.
there's a warrant out for our
No,
death.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I'm like, somebody looking for me? Well, let him come. Let's
Actually, I don't
finish.
even know if you were on there other than guilty by association because you're hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, your fault.
Well, actually, I tried. I let them know that I don't remember too much about what happened with the black guy stuff. So, what did I do? I mean, I'm trying to like, because these you mentioned that Baka chick, and some things came.
Yeah, so while you were in the, and maybe we should have done this earlier, but while you were in the Dwarven mine hoarding your um, black ice and getting your ass kicked by me, because that's what happened.
Because that's what happened.
The Arcane Brotherhood. Does he even remember that he?
Does he remember what? You broke up.
Does Barrick even remember that he fought us at one point?
Yeah, now he remembers the fight.
Okay.
I have no mem. I mean, you know more about what the hell my character did before than I do. So,
All right. So
I
anyway,
just have a
let
general
me give you a rundown. And this is where we're kind of at this weird point because I know that we're in the Storm King's Thunder module, so to speak, but I feel like that there's still some things that are residual from the previous adventure that will take us off of that path. And I don't even know what our path is with Storm King's Thunder, but because it's kind of like, okay, what are we going to do about giants? You know, there's like 5 of us. Surely there's other adventures in the world. Um, so anyway, Justin, we had this. There was this huge plot up in Bryn Shander and Ten Towns where Arcane Brotherhood was actually working with Ship Rethnor and your faction of the dwarfs to harvest this black ice and distribute it out. I don't know what the end game of that was, as far as distributing it out. I'm not sure if we ever even found that out because the guy Valish Gant like teleported away before we could get him. And I killed Baka, so there was no. Um, she was like this uber assassin.
okay, so like, were the three of us like Baka, Vanish, whatever his name is, and me? Were we like the main three in charge of this?
Yeah, you were the part that was bringing the stuff out. She was working, as far as we know, she was working with you to secure the black ice, and Valish Gant was distributing it out, and he also had taken control of Bryn Shander, using were-rats, which Ship Rathnar has a heavy contingent of were-rats, which apparently just left town like a week ago, going north.
All right, Carrie, who did I deal with up there?
In the Dwarven mines, Stokely Silverstream.
Okay. Did
He
I
was
have
like
much
your
to do with-
boss.
Oh, he was my boss.
Yeah, but you separated after you started mining the black ice. You started losing it. You got pissed off. You got in a fight with him, and you took all your guys that were loyal to you, and you pulled off to the side of the black ice, and cordoned off half of the mine, and started rebelling against him, just so they wouldn't take your black ice.
Okay, and he's the leader of all the dwarves up there.
Correct.
Yeah. So basically, I almost started a civil war.
You did.
Yeah. So, okay. But I'm talking about in my relationship with Bakcha and Vanch. Did I work with them a lot? More her, more him, or both?
Oh, Batcha every day. She lived with you. She was constantly in your ear whispering, "You know you want more of the black ice. You
And
can't
she
let them
worked
take
directly
that."
for this Roush or Ronch pirate.
Valish Gant is not a pirate, and that's who
Yeah,
you know she took orders from.
All right. So, do I know what happened to Val Scant?
No. Other than what the parties told you.
Okay.
You never met Valish Gant.
Oh, okay. So I don't know much about the Arcane Brotherhood as far as
No, you didn't even know he was a member of the Arcane Brotherhood. You just heard her mention his name.
okay.
As who she reports to.
And did I know who she worked with or for, like this, the pirate faction?
Ship Rathnar, maybe, but you didn't care.
Okay.
I mean, you were under the influence of tons of black ice. You made a suit of armor out of it. You were wearing it. You wielded axes. I mean, you were equipping all of your dwarves to battle, to go to war, to take over 10 towns. That was your goal.
Yeah. All right. So I go. Even though I don't know these people for the most part, like ship whatever, but they might have reported that I was like a heavy hitter with this black ice. I mean, if you want to really wreck some stuff, I could just pose as like, "Hey, I'm down here and I want my cut." I don't know. My battle rager.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. I just don't know how we would fit in because they know.
Well, we do have all these trinkets.
What do you mean?
If everybody, if you guys grab one and oh look, they're under my control.
Hell no.
I don't know. I'm just saying. We wanted to get into the middle of things and wreck house.
I don't think Justin understands how potent the black ice is. You lose
I
control
wasn't
of
there,
yourself.
so
Yeah, no, it's a curse. It just takes you over. You lose your mind and you turn into a zombie eventually. Those with high constitution survive a lot longer, like dwarves. But eventually they turn into zombies. Everyone turns into a zombie eventually.
all right, then the only thing I'm really worried about is trying to get these 3 pieces back.
All right. Let me think. What do you what do you guys think about though the horde of, not a horde, but the large quantity of were rats that left town and went north? That would mean that Ship Rathnar is a lot more vulnerable now.
Sure. So, like I said, wrecking them right now.
We want to find out what they were trying to do up there.
Well, for some reason, these guys want to take over 10 towns. Is there any way to get word up to them to warn them about all these? I mean, if they're up there prepared for it, they could probably catch them on the way up.
Well, 10 towns is now armed. Bryn Shander is now armed to the teeth with silver weapons.
And you got that whole contingent of friggin' dwarves are going to go up there to help them out with the giants.
Oh yeah, good call.
So it's not like those were rats are going to run into like a massive amount of trouble because they have no idea what's going on with the giants.
All right,
Right.
why don't we go to Rat Alley
But-
then and find it?
Let me give you guys a reminder since where did Valish Gant teleport off to? Or say he was teleporting off to?
He went to
East Haven.
East Haven.
And was there a contingent of silver slaying freaking dwarves in East Haven?
No.
And who does answers to Valish Gant's call?
Ship Rathnar?
So maybe that's where they went?
Maybe.
Where's east, whatever it is?
It's just south of or southeast of Bryn Shander, but there was never any report that he actually, because I asked about that.
Right, there
had
was
been no sighting of him.
there had been no reports from East Haven. None. Was the
That's not
report
how it
you
was
got.
worded to me.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not, because I'd have gone to East Haven.
I
I
remember
asked if it
That was exactly how it was worded.
was not.
Worded.
it
Worded.
was. It was
Because
absolutely
I asked
worded that way.
specifically about Baelish Gant and specifically about the happenings of East Haven, and it was worded to me that, and I don't remember, but it was not that way because I would have gone.
It was worded that no word has gone from anywhere because it had been snowed out, frozen by the Ice Queen. Remember? It was like really bad winter and Yetis were traveling everywhere, packs of zombies, and
Yeah,
everyone
then
was
we got
on
attacked by
lockdown.
giants.
And then everybody was on lockdown, and then you guys got attacked by giants, defeated the giants, and then now word is getting out of Bryn Shander what's been going on. And you guys were one of the first people out of Bryn Shander. So any news that's coming out of Bryn Shander is with you.
All right. So, to my party, what do y'all want to do?
Well, for me, first thing is collect up the black guys here. It sounds like we need to get word up to whoever about East Haven. It's probably been taken over. Now, do you want to go back up there and try to fix that, or do we go into water deep about the Ring of Winter?
That's the question, right? Because the current kind of big picture is
No.
bigger than just the ring of.
I don't think your character knows about the frost giant ship in the harbor, do you?
Huh?
Oh yeah, there was a battle. Apparently, a frost giant ship, the same type that was up at the last town we were at, actually attacked Luskin, and they got their asses in.
Yeah, and it would. Luskin's a lot bigger.
Apparently, with a bunch of mages in charge of it.
Was the host tower rebuilt in this alternate reality?
I don't think it was ever destroyed in this alternate reality.
It's been rebuilt.
Okay, never mind.
What year is it?
14 something. It's been 100 years after the spell plague.
Right, but it didn't get rebuilt till 1488.
Okay, so it's 1489. It's actually, I think, 1492 or something.
Hey, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Found a new continent and killed people.
So, does it say in your module who's in charge of the host tower of the arcane right now?
It does.
Is it Grumpf? Carrie hasn't caught up on the books, Aiden.
I know.
I haven't had to research who's in charge of the host tower, but I can.
I'm just wondering how closely this module follows the It's just curiosity, nothing important. All right, what do y'all want to do? Let's go to Rat Alley.
Let's see. In 1487, an effort is mounted to reconstruct the host tower by Caldebris, Grumpf, Benier, and Lady Averil, and others via the primordial Megra and root system connecting to Gottgrim. The dwarves of Gottelgrim marshal numerous raw materials, including the recover original stone of the host tower, and the primordial grows the structure, and at the behest of Caldebris.
Yep.
So yeah, it's up to date.
Cool. That's exactly how it goes.
But who's leading it though?
Gromp is the highest wizard in host tower right now.
But he's only a pawn. Somebody else is actually above him.
Oh, well.
Above him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I haven't got that far in the book yet.
Yeah,
I have.
see? Spoilers.
No, you haven't, Aiden, because I finished the book, and there's nothing known above him in the.
Yes, there is. You just missed it. It was like 2 books ago.
Oh,
Why should I tell you?
so you don't really know?
Yes, I do. It's the Reborn.
She's not there.
He's her pawn.
All right, anyway. So again, we're gonna go to Rat Alley. We're gonna try and get this black ice, and then we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do.
Imran tells you, I will handle getting the black ice out of Red Alley.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
but
I can also
nobody's
track
touching-
down the piece that went to the guards.
Okay. You're in charge of that then. So then, what are we gonna?
Well, we gotta wait until they get the black ice so we can lock it up in here.
So once you get the black ice and you lock it up, you plan on leaving town?
Yes.
Where is it that you wish to go?
That's the question.
Well,
You're-
you explained to her the whole giant thing?
Kinda. The whole giant thing is kind of vague to me. I don't know what our part in it. I mean, we're like level 8, level 9, and we're worried about giant higher.
Well, we're getting up to the point where world concerns are we can affect.
Okay, but what are we gonna do with giant hierarchy?
Well, we got to end with Harshnag, and we're supposed to meet up with him in a month at the Eye of the World, or
do what?
whatever it is. Figure out what we got to do, and whatchamacallit, we're going to Waterdeep to find somebody who knew Arctis Tour.
Right, but again, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is to what end are we doing this? What is our?
Well, we got to figure out what's going on with the Giants to make sure try to get it back to normal, or maybe fuck up a bunch of.
See, like it seems to me like a clear path that has just been laid out for us is putting a final on this whole plot with the host, with the Arcane Brotherhood, and the ship Rethnar and stuff that's going on up north, and between the two. So I think there's like a putting a final stamp on that. It seems to me like a more direct path than chasing giants.
No, that's cool. I wasn't here for that first part, so everybody else was.
But I want
I mean,
everyone
Yeah,
else to.
just
Yeah, didn't get to play in Legacy of the Crystal Shard, so
But it's interesting to me that I feel like there's still some carryover from Legacy of the Crystal Shard.
campaign
into this.
carryover.
well, if whatchamacallit, if we go back up there, then we can we collect up the rest of this black ice, then we can take care of that. Put a bow on that module, and then head back out and start the Storm Thunder. Or
Well, let's see if we can find out with in Red Alley. Then we should go to Red Alley and see if we can find out more information with Ship Rethnar.
You wish to go into Red Alley with your bounty on your head? From
They
Ship
gotta
Rethnar?
collect it.
Well, let's see who freaking tries to collect on that bounty.
Do you
Indeed,
really think
but
they're gonna be able to collect it? I'd rather face Ship Rethnar than Cloud Giants or something.
Well, it's also the Arcane Brotherhood, right?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Olor and Sycrack or Bronislaw, what do you guys, what do you want to do?
Well, while we're here, we should go ahead and just find out what we can and ride out, regardless of the bounty. We can handle ourselves, I think. And then probably tie up the last module. I agree with that. That way it can stop haunting us through this rest of this campaign. Keep getting pulled back to the side for.
Yeah, I actually agree with him on that.
It seems like this NPC keeps asking incredulously every time we say something about rat. Like they don't want us to go into Rat Alley. It's like, do you really touch the door?
Do you open it?
Every time.
This NPC that you work for with.
I don't work for anybody, thank you.
That's exactly what you do.
You took a job from her, let's put it that way.
All right, what do they want me to do? Does she have a job for me to?
She does not, but she can check with her higher ups to see and report
would
to
be good.
them. That's what she wants to do, is take the information that you're giving her and report to the higher ups and see what they want you to do.
She wants to sit tight here.
She doesn't think it's a good idea for you guys to sit tight here.
Where should we
She-
sit tight?
Somewhere where Ship Rathnar can't find you, or somebody looking for 2,500 gold pieces.
Outside of town, then.
Wait, it's 500 per head.
Per head,
Yep.
yes.
I'm about to turn y'all in.
Oh.
Shit, you turned in.
JK.
You better.
Does she does she have a recommendation where we could do a safe house? Oh wait, there should be a safe house. Yeah, I want to go to a Harper safe house. Thank you very much.
She can make
Yes.
that arrangement.
This one
I know
poster
she
doesn't
can.
say Olar, just saying.
As part of being a Harper, I get access to safe houses. Okay, find one.
She's like, I can squirrel you away in the morning, but I don't know about your friends. They are not Harpers.
Like I
dirty.
can
Do you-
keep myself hidden. Thank you very much.
Do you claim their allegiance?
Of course I do.
Then I shall find safe haven for all of you. I will be back. Stay safe until in the morning.
Then I want to go to Rat Alley and fuck up House Road. Fuck somebody up.
She says, if you're out in the open, we cannot protect you. The Cutlass is watched constantly. At least here, you're amongst lesser demons.
All right, so we'll get a room at the Cutlass.
She says, I'll return. Any other questions or things to report?
Nope.
All right, so she leaves, and you guys get a common room at the Cutlass.
Correct.
It is how many people? It's a silver apiece. It's cheap.
Okay.
And what else you guys want to do?
Fast forward to the morning.
Yeah, okay. Morning. She returns, and she tells you that she has gotten you a safe haven in the sewers.
Yeah. What did she find out about the woman in Red Alley?
She says they have recovered the 2 pieces of black ice.
What did they do with them?
They're examining them.
Who's they?
She prefers not to say.
Well, I need those back. Oh, we're also waiting to find out what the higher ups want us to do too. So
That's true.
When you
they
guys have
until
been,
we leave.
yeah, and they are the ones who are looking at it, the higher ups.
That's cool. Maybe they can come up with a way to destroy it. Because I want to get rid of the rest of this crap too.
They haven't tracked down the guard yet. They think he worked
Right.
out of the north gate.
Just watch out for a zombie.
So she leads you guys down into the sewers. Like, goes down an alley, goes down another alley, goes down a grate, goes down a sewer grate, goes down a ladder, goes down a tunnel, and pretty soon you guys think you're somewhere underneath the prisoner's carnival.
Ah, my favorite place. I've been there a few times.
There's an old, like, dungeon down here. Like, it's got, like, prisoner stalls and stuff. And she says, "This will be safe." As she locks you in.
Lock us
Wait.
in.
Wait, yeah, whoa.
You wanted to be safe. I can only tell you that if you're locked in here, you will be safe.
Okay, at least we can get out relatively easily.
Okay.
And now we wait.
And now you wait. So what do you guys want to do down here? Anything in particular? Anything your characters need to finish up discussing?
Not really. I just keep my goggles fastened on where she left us, so
What
I can
goggles?
tell when. My eyes of the eagle.
Oh.
I'll go ahead and ask for that lead box and arcane locket.
That's fine. Cool. Just sit and wait. I mean, it's like, I don't know what else.
You guys are waiting for her to return with black ice to put in the chest to do what?
Well, we do that, then find out what the higher ups would like for us to do. I mean, it's either we're gonna somehow get back up north and take care of, finish up this, or we're heading to.
So everybody in the party's in agreement to do whatever the Harpers want?
For now.
I'm good for that.
I know Rip is. What about Bronislaw?
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
I asked if everybody is in agreement that they want to do whatever the Harpers tell them to do.
Yes,
And it's either gonna be go up to the north,
Unless
finish this up, or take care of the giant thing, or try to, or start research.
I will agree to what they're doing unless it contradicts my alignment.
Well, the Harpers' alignment isn't known to contradict the alignment of good.
Yes, well, I still don't trust them.
They are kind of sniky, but they're not usually doing bad things. Not usually. There have been some bad eggs. All right, so 4 days later, she returns. No comments.
You kept us in a sewer for 4 days?
Oh, I'm fucking going batshit crazy.
That's what I'm saying. 4 days later, she returns.
I hope that house, or whatever the fuck they are, is here, because I want to kill something badly.
The dwarf is mad. He still smells halfway decent, though. Since his shower.
Actually, you know what I'm doing? It's like breaking through walls. Like, oh, this one might go through.
And when she does return, she has 3 pieces of black ice. Trinkets that fit perfectly into your softball.
Yay.
That I open up and put it in there and then close it and lock it back.
And she tells you, we've gotten a suggestion from the Harpers. Perhaps more information is needed about the giants. Since their initial attack on Bryn Shander, they've attacked dozens of towns across Faerun. Hundreds of lives have been lost. Potentially thousands more could be lost when the giants start gaining strength and encouragement from the others. We think that finding more about what's going on with the giants is more important than what may be going on in East Haven currently, since the giants affect way more area than just some small town and 10 towns.
What specifically are you looking for to find out about the giant?
There's been rumors that the king of the giants is missing.
Okay.
See if you can find out who's behind this and rescue the king.
Oh. The king of the giants.
Yes.
Yeah, it's probably a Titan or
He's a
Cloud
he's a
giant.
s- he's a storm giant.
Yep.
Wait, I think. Hold on. Is he storm or? Let me get back to that module. King Heekton. Storm giant.
Yeah, after Fire Giant, I always forget what the hierarchy of giants is.
So dude's missing, and you want us to figure out who's behind it. Okay. That's a good. See, there you go. We got a mission now, and we need to go meet up with Harshnag. Then that's because that's where he was going.
He's going to the Eye of the Allfather.
Yeah, to try to find out what's going on.
If I'm not mistaken, the Allfather is not like the god of the giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vote. Let's go with Harshnag. Let's go find him at the Eye of the Allfather.
Well, do we still want to try to go to Waterdeep and figure out the?
What do we want to figure
Winter?
out?
I don't know. You had that quest before me.
No. Let me look. Okay, that was to see the roaring horns in water. I don't know
And
why.
that was for what? Because they're like friends with Arctis.
Yeah, they know him. But I guess what I'm saying is, what is our end game of getting Artis in it? Get him on our side so he can help us,
Well,
Get
the
the
Frost
ring.
Giants were looking for the Ring of Winter.
which we don't want them to have.
Yeah, but he's pretty good at defending the ring. I mean, I'm out of character, obviously.
So he probably knows they're after it.
He knows everybody's after it.
So I'm sure he's in hiding.
Sort of, kind of.
So the question is, how does it benefit us to make him come out of hiding? What's our goal there?
Sounds like we're putting a big bullseye on our back if we grab the Ring of Winter.
He
Oh,
ain't gonna
trust
give
me.
it to us.
It ain't gonna happen. Dude, I saw him take out a fucking red dragon with it in one shot.
So the point again being, I get it. It's one of the side quests to go down there and find out more information about Artis. I think we found out a ton about him already. What is our goal of going all the way to Waterdeep? Unless we have to go to Waterdeep to get to where we're going to meet Harshnag.
Well, one, we'd have to go all the way down there, then I'll come back all the way up just to get up to the Eye of the Allfather. But
So is it worth it?
that's also where Harsnag lives, because the group he's part of are like the final defense of Waterdeep.
Okay.
So we go down there, and maybe the Lords of Waterdeep know some shit. But I mean, we can start heading to the Eye of the Allfather, because we have less than 3 weeks now to get back up there to meet him.
Doesn't the King of the Giants like live on a floating castle or something?
Oh, you don't know.
I'm just asking. Cause didn't we see one fly over us?
You did
Yes.
see a castle, yes.
Wasn't it going in the general direction of the Eye of the Allfather?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go that way. Let's skip Waterdeep. My opinion.
I second.
By me.
Let's
Yep,
get some
I'm
horses,
good.
though.
Well, then we let her know we got to go up to.
We have to go toward the mirror.
Mirabar Way.
Eric, Carrie, can you give us another map of the Sword Coast?
Mirabar is like the next big city to there, but even then, it's a hike.
Great
Yeah, it's a good
Worm
way.
Cavern. I don't like that.
I do. It'd be much better if it was a spider cavern.
All right, let's get some horses and we'll go up to Blackford Road to Mirror.
Unless she knows a quicker way to get up there.
They would have to have griffins up around here. Right here.
Looks like there's a river that goes all the way up to Mirabar.
You want to float?
Oh, they got a boat that's going up that way.
Yeah, if the river goes that way.
I'd rather be on horseback than on a boat.
Says the
I'm
guy
better
from
with
a
horses.
says the guy from a pirate town.
I mean, I'm an animal handler, not a boat master.
Well, we're
Just
fighting.
pointing that out.
We're likely to encounter giants, and giants throwing rocks at a horse. I can get off the horse. They're throwing rocks at a boat. I got sick being a cold.
Cold and icy water.
Oh yeah, we do let you know about this mithril plate mail we got.
What?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I forgot about that.
I did too.
What about it?
Carrie, is there any way I could take that mithril plate mail and sort of remake it into stuff the party can?
What, like retire and start taking apart the mithril and break it down and spend months turning it into other items that the party can use? Absolutely. But while you're
Oh.
traveling with a campfire next to you, no.
Yeah, something to keep a hold of now. How much is that actually worth?
Depends on who you're selling it to. Right now, it's currently worth 150 gold pieces.
No, that's what it was worth. It's worth a lot
That's
more
what you
now.
guys. That's what you guys paid for it.
Yeah, I know. Oh, can we find if this thing's enchanted with anything? I don't have that ability.
We can try.
Detect magic.
Wait. When did we
Alright.
find this?
Remember that cart of the people who got slaughtered by the hill giants?
Yes.
Well, we revived the chick, and a dude, her husband was dead, or supposedly. She was lying through her teeth. But she had some items, and they're like, oh, me and my husband, we're going to sell this mithril plate mail. It was his grandfather's. It's like some holy acolyte of somebody. And she's like, well, I don't know if I can get rid of it, but do you guys want to buy it? And Bronislaw's like, well, we got 150 gold pieces. And it's like, okay.
I am
She's bought a
very.
set of mithril plate mail for 150 gold places. Piece.
Yeah.
And the only person that can
I
use
am-
it is you, and you're not going to use it.
Actually, I can't use it because I don't wear a plate. Nobody
Could our
does.
cleric
but
use it?
A
A
cleric,
cleric could, but she ain't ever here, so why would I give it to her?
a
Or why would we
cleric.
give
No, a cleric that took heavy armor feat could wear it.
Does she
But
not
did
have heavy
our
armor?
cleric?
What's that?
Amber doesn't have heavy armor, probably, right?
Actually, I
does
think
not,
clerics do get heavy armor.
It depends on your domain.
Right.
Yeah.
And she is a light domain, then they do not get heavy armor feat.
No.
Okay.
If your life or war, you can. There's also another domain that you can don heavy.
So we
Anybody
should.
can don it, but you just don't get the full benefits of it.
So we need
Yeah.
to detect magic on it or identify it and see what it is, and then sell
Yeah.
it.
Or eventually keep it, break it down if we have time.
I would need at least a day to prepare the spell.
We had 4.
That is true.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, that's what I'm saying. You guys need to slow down a little. If there's stuff in town that you need to tend to, you've been in town for a while. You know, people are missing arrows. I don't know how many rations you got. You could have easily stopped at a general store and bought some things.
We were locked in a friggin' sewer. How are we supposed to do that?
On your way from the front gate to the Seven Sails, you stopped at the general store and you bought a bag of arrows. Was that hard?
I don't have arrows, but I guess we can stock up on. Oh, do they got any bags of holding in this friggin'?
Now, items
Okay.
not in the player's handbook will take some time
Bag
to
of holding
find.
is in the player's handbook.
Bag of holding
I
is in the
think.
player's handbook?
Pretty sure.
You guys can buy anything that's in the player's handbook and has a price.
Oh no, it's not. It's where is that?
DMG.
I saw we were looking one day. Oh, because it was like a real basic item.
But magical items will take time. It's a random roll for a random price. But I guarantee you it's going to take you longer than a day, the maximum that you had to go shopping. But you're more than welcome to stay as long as you like.
Well, is what's her face still there? His contact?
No.
Why? She was still standing there a minute ago.
What do you mean?
We,
You guys...
we were talking through our plans, and she came down to tell us about our plans about the mission, like literally 10 minutes ago. We were just talking through the options. Why was without knowing what we're going to go do?
She's not there to go shopping for you, if that's what you're trying to get at.
Not asking her.
I'm asking Justin if that's what he's getting at.
No, but
Hmm.
they got the best. She's got contacts in town. I don't.
Yeah, we could ask her, tell her kind of what we're looking for, and she can tell us what's the best way to go about doing it in town without getting caught.
She can definitely make the arrangements for you to spend the time it's going to take to find the magical items in town, if that's what you want
Right.
to do.
And I'm gonna need her to arrange getting us horses out to get out of town.
Yeah,
And
that's,
what's the best way to get up to Mirabar?
if it's in the player's handbook, it's readily available. You can have it now. All you got to do is spend the gold on it. Horses included. If you guys want to buy a galleon, you can do that. All you need is the money and the time.
So I'm suggesting that we get horses, go out to Southgate, and go toward what do you call it? Oh, Southgate is on the other side of
Yeah, we go to Northgate.
Yeah, we have to go out north.
it's the most watched gate. All right, go
Because
out
we
to
got to go
Northgate.
to Mirabar.
And go toward
Actually,
Mirabar.
the heaviest travel gate in Luskin is the South Gate.
Okay, so we need to get horses and supplies to make a 3-week trip, or however long it takes to get to Mirabar from here. If we can, we'll spend some extra time in town, and I need her to help me make arrangements to buy certain items. So if everybody wants to put together what and we can stay in a safe house while we're waiting, which is down in the damn sewer. But so everybody kind of think of what you want to do, and then we can go. So I would love a bag of holding. That's a great idea.
You were attending Haversack if they still have that item anymore. That's like the best thing.
Anybody else? I've
Yeah,
got enough
bag of-
arrows.
Yeah, I'm good on arrows. And
I'm fine with arrows.
I wouldn't mind having a bag of holding because put most of that crap in it.
Oh, potions of healing are better? Because I used all of mine up during the big giant.
Potion of healing out of the player's handbook too.
I'm gonna get some rations, and during our time here, I'm gonna go ahead and do the detect magic spell, and see if there's anything on that plate armor.
No,
Okay.
the armor's not doesn't have any spells cast on it, but it is some nice freaking armor.
All right.
It would be perfect type of armor to have magic cast on it. It's very susceptible to take protection magic.
If only I knew how to protect it from magic.
There are people in town that can do that.
Yeah, but nobody of us can wear it. I mean, what exactly is plate mail? It's like chain plates and mixed. It's stacked.
You just need to be proficient
Just-
in heavy armor and have a strength
yeah,
of 15, and you can wear it.
That's it. No, you don't even need the strength to wear it. The
And it's
mithril-
actually an armor class. It's the weight class is actually one less.
You just have to be proficient at wearing it. That's all.
Because I could use the breastplate, but then attach spikes to it. But it's also got a bunch of chains and other plates and this, that, and the other.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough time for anybody to become proficient at it.
Yeah,
Well-
this isn't really the place for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like looking at it, it's like we come up with ideas, and if we ever do get a minute or whatever to actually do it, I can do it. Smithing is my. I mean, I'm so good at it that all dwarves look for me to.
Well, you can tear it down, make to a half plate, then it becomes a medium armor. You can wear it.
Yeah, but I don't know how long that would take. You'd have to get the game to make a little. Plus, I'd want to add spikes to it, and that would take time.
It all takes time and money. So that's it? 2 bags of holding is all you're looking for?
I'm gonna
Yep.
get some rations too.
Well, I said I wanted one.
No. Anything in the player's handbook you can easily buy. Just spend the money, you got it. So this is stuff that you want Emriel to go and try to locate or find a lead on, so you guys can go track this down. You know, you got to go find certain contacts to find this stuff. So the minimal stuff she may be able to find for you without having you guys to go looking, the ones that have bounty on your head.
Say that again, Carrie.
She's trying to keep you guys from wandering around town looking for this magical item, so she's volunteered to help you.
Yes.
It will take more time for her to do it by herself than if you guys wandered around the town to do it, is what she's explaining to you.
Does she want us to go around the town?
Absolutely not. That's why she's volunteering. She doesn't want you to leave the safe house. So she's volunteering. She's like, do you want to give me a list of things that you want me to go try to find for you? So far, I
Yes.
have 2 bags of holding. One for Rip Van and one for the lady.
Anybody else?
I'm good.
Well, I'll take a bag of holding. I mean, depending on how much it is, if we have enough for it, and or a huge tinny haversack.
So 3 bags of holding and a Heward's handy haversack.
Or whatever's available. Something that carries scrap.
Of course, if there's anything available that normally carries stuff, but the magical items is what I'm referring to. So, lots of dimensional pockets. These will take some time. I suspect there should be in the neighborhood of at least 300 to 500 gold apiece. So I would say 1,500 gold, and I may be able to return with them, and maybe some change. That's 500 apiece.
I'm not buying anything though. It's all you guys.
I give her 400 in gems.
You give her how much?
I had 400 in gems. I think another 100 in gems too. I have 5
Oh,
gems.
I forgot I have gems and stuff.
So you're gonna give her what? 400 in gems and 100 in gold? Barrick?
Justin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had the wrong thing. I got 5 gems up here that are 2.
You've got, I see on your character sheet you have 400 gold pieces in gems, and you have 349 gold pieces. So you can give her 400 gold pieces in gems and 100 gold pieces, and she'd be smiling, and maybe she has enough to cover your bag of holding.
Well, I also got 5 gemstones on my, because the one on my character, my inventory, not into my cash. Because I got what is that? 100 gold piece per. So I give her my 400 gems and 100 gold piece per.
Okay, so delete those off your character sheet. Talia, what do you got? You got gold. You're just gonna give her 500 gold?
Yeah,
All right.
and already deducted.
Cool. Rip, you too?
Yeah, I'll give her my 480 gold pieces, and then how much? And then some platinum to make it.
What is the platinum?
10 gold.
So 2 platinum, 480 and 2 platinum.
Okay.
Cha-ching, those pockets are a lot lighter. As she goes wandering out, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Bitch
She
better not
does.
run up my money.
I see dollar signs popping over her head.
As she locks the gate, seals you in the sewers, and walks down the alleyway whistling.
Now, second thoughts are like, was that a good idea?
Don't worry. He robs us. I'll kill him.
Everybody's wondering, how well do we trust this woman? This thief. This. Did you guys all see your pictures of her, right? That's pretty funny if you think about it. My character would be worried too. But she does return with 3 bags of holding, guys.
Yay.
Yay! I'm gonna put that in the inventory party sheets for you guys.
Now we could carry shit around like that rod.
Oh wait, did I identify those? Yeah. What are you guys gonna do with the rest of the stuff that's in the party sheet?
Oh, that's a good question. What's in there? Stuffed animal, sack. Who's got the mithril plate?
What's in the locked coffin?
You don't know. It's locked.
We're carrying around a locked coffin?
Apparently.
Really?
I'll take the mithril plate and just hold on to it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me back up.
Go ahead.
Let me get around this part where you guys, I say you guys, 'cause I got no part of it. We're
There's no oxygen.
wandering around town with a. This is a full size coffin, Carrie.
No, it's a small one.
How big?
Dwarf size. It's kind of
With
fat.
a dwarven sized coffin made out of wood.
Yep. And a
Anything in
padlock on it.
Does it
It's
shake
locked.
or anything?
It's heavy. There's something in it.
Didn't we
Oh
pick
my
this up
God.
from the Hill Giants?
Yeah, this is
Is
what
it shaped
the
like
this is what the Hill Giants had on them.
Carrie,
Yeah.
I will unlock the. Let me check it for traps. You guys are killing me. So you went into a
I
posh
don't ever
20
have
gold piece hotel and got a bath and all this stuff, and the whole time we're carrying a coffin.
Yeah, it's all clean and stuff. It's all shiny.
Is there a name on it?
No.
Let me check it for traps. How do I do that? These
You
tools?
roll. No, it's investigation. You searching it with your eyeballs.
You want me to go ahead? Come on.
Okay. You don't find any.
I unlock it.
It unlocks.
What is in it?
It's a dead dwarf.
Wait a minute. This says coffin has no occupant.
No, I'm lying. There's no occupant. It's actually full of clothes. Like nice clothes.
Dwarf
What?
size?
No, random.
So
One
you
d10.
would carry
One
around a
d10
casual
type.
nice
One
clothes.
d10 types of nice clothes. How's that?
Holy shit. I think
I
we'll
don't
leave
know.
that here.
I don't remember ever seeing this.
I don't care about nice clothes. Okay, so the rest of it I don't give a shit about. We can leave it here. Mithril plate, if you're gonna carry it, Justin, put it in your.
There you go. I made it look better. It has a value now.
50 gold piece.
Well, I guess since you guys were carrying it around, I gotta at least give you some money for it. The lock alone's worth some money.
All right, cool.
So you guys
So
want to
we'll
sell the
sell it.
rest?
Yeah.
No one wants that sack? It's a nice heavy sack.
Is it a sack of holding?
No, it's a sack.
Then
I
no.
think it's
Is
full
there,
of
anything,
meat.
is there anything in it?
There was stuff in it. You taking it out apparently. There was a coffin in it. How's that?
Damn, that's a hell of a duffel bag.
The Giants. It was off the Hell Giants. You can't sell a copper. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so we're gonna head out Luskin.
Okay, so I'll delete them.
Yeah. Bye bye.
And let me disperse the money now. So everybody got a little bit more money.
Yay.
Yeah,
And
got
you-
more change back.
And you guys head out of Luskin, heading north, correct?
Yes.
Do-do-do. All right, let's see if you guys have a random encounter. You do not the first day. How many days is it going to take to get to Mirror Bar? How you guys traveling? Like hustle bustle or just lollygagging or?
We're horseback, right?
We're on horseback. But We're not like you
Yeah,
know.
full out riding, not trotting. You know.
No, we're just riding.
Let's call it 200 miles. And you can usually travel 24 miles in a day by horseback. So you guys are, a little over 4 days to Mirabar. And day 1 goes by uneventfully. Let's see, day 2, you're golden. Anything you guys want to do as you're traveling?
Tell ghost stories. I don't know. We'll be hunting and eating, cooking. No.
I'm just gonna read my spell sheet.
And let's see, you guys do have an encounter.
Ah, wonderful. I want to kill something today.
Alright, hold on, let me Alright, so as you guys are heading up the Blackford Road towards Mirabar, you're on your 3rd day of traveling. It's been pretty uneventful. And up ahead, you guys see coming over the little ridge a flag flapping in the breeze, being carried by apparently a rider on a horse. And next to him is another guy on a horse that is wearing heavy armor. And the
Can I
big horse and big dude.
Can I see what, what type of race? And if they're...
You can see that they both appear to be human. The smaller one wielding the flag is wearing like leathers. The bigger one wearing the heavy armor has its visor down, and you can see a holy symbol on its chest. Or a symbol on its chest.
About down the road are
You guys are about 3 days, so you guys are probably about there.
Oh wow, trucking. Okay. What's the symbol on the flag?
You can't make it out yet because we're explaining it to Bronislaw, who's got the eyes of the eagle, and he's like zooming in.
Oh.
So if somebody's going to identify the symbol, it's going to have to be Bronislaw first.
Oh, jeez. I will
luck, sir.
attempt to identify the symbol.
It's a religion check in the dice tower, please.
Oh, jeez. I'm not very good at that.
He's like, it looks like it's a gauntlet, and it's got a big eye on it. I don't know who that is.
My mouse is not working right now.
Here, I could. There you go. Yeah.
Yes.
He rolled a 0. He like pokes
What's
himself in the
up?
eye. Ow! I can't see nothing.
No, you can't because my goggles are in the way.
You,
Physically on.
you fogged them up or something. I don't know. So when they get closer, I'm assuming you guys are just sitting in the road watching.
Yeah.
You guys are keep going. Who's in the front?
Let's do our marching order. So normally, our marching order would be just like, except for there's no amp.
And I would be right there because I can't let Rip be in front of me.
What?
What?
He speeds up and he's like, goggles.
What?
He speeds up, points at
I
his
know,
goggles,
I
and
know.
says, goggles.
And I look at him like, what is your problem?
I can't let a merchant be in front of a ranger when we're on the road.
So it's a gauntlet with an eyeball in it? I don't know that one.
Your character might. You can roll a religion check with advantage.
All right. Click the advantage button. And my -1 on religion.
Same. You should roll a 1.
All right, a 10. You've heard of it. You think it's Helm.
Oh, I like that guy.
I think those are good guys.
They are very good guys.
Okay. So are they coming at us?
Yeah, you guys are gonna meet in 10 minutes.
Oh, so we will slow our pace and advance toward them in a non-threatening.
Okay, and they do the same.
Okay. So we arrive together, I guess.
Yeah. So she gets, as you guys get closer, you can see the one wearing the heavy armor lifts her visor up. You can see it's a female.
What ho? Sorry,
She says-
wrong guy.
She says,
What ho?
"What ho? I am Lady Hawkwinter. Who might you travelers be?"
We're the heroes of the North.
The heroes of the North? As I pause to... I haven't heard of you.
Honestly, this is out of character real quick. If I heard someone calling themselves the heroes of the North, I'd be like, oh, they think very highly of themselves.
I didn't call myself that. That's what they call me.
Nah.
Or maybe I did come up with
They call me Tater Salad.
I tell her we hail from
Bryn Shander.
Bryn Shander. Isn't that all Icewind Dale out there?
I am a noble from Waterdeep. I am a champion of the god of watchfulness. She points to her symbol on her chest.
Waterdeep's a far ride south from here.
And this is my squire of no name.
No name.
No name.
Why don't they put a damn name in here? I have to make it up? Somebody else make that shit up.
I ask her what news of the road ahead.
I am lost. Which direction am I heading in?
Seriously?
Indeed.
You're heading toward Luskin.
I see. Well, me and my squire, we just rescued children that were trapped under the wreckage of a barn that had been demolished by stone giants. So I am a little out of my sorts.
Where did you encounter stone giants?
She's like, just over the hill here. There's a lot of orphans. They sure could use a escort to the nearest settlement.
Well, the nearest settlement is Mirabar.
They would be grateful of your assistance.
You don't want to help?
I am in pursuit of the giants that did this.
Well, they weren't back this way.
Indeed, their footprints went down this road.
Or down the road where we just came?
I have been following them for the past few hours, yes.
We killed some hill giants down there by Luskin, what, about 2 weeks?
Yeah, but these are stone giants, you're saying.
Oh, she said stone giants?
Yeah, stone giants.
Stone giants most
Did
likely
we see
up
giant
towards the
footprints
hill.
on the road?
You guys
Wow.
really haven't been paying no attention.
Yeah, we've just been riding.
There's
You guys
footprint-
just-
there's
Just been traveling. I made sure to ask.
What's a road? I mean, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I assume if our horses suddenly came up lame because they fell into a fucking stone giant footprint, you might tell me that.
They did not. None of that happened.
Oh, okay. We haven't
What
seen any
footprint?
stone giants, but you're going to go after the stone giants on your.
I am a champion of Helm.
Good luck.
Yeah, just you and your squire. Good luck with that one.
Perception, Carrie. Did she look like she can kill stone giant? Like, is she like? Here, I'm gonna roll. You tell me. Tell me if I can figure it out.
She looks the part. I mean, the armor looks real. The weapons look real. I mean, she's dirty and she's looks like she's kind of sweaty a little in the helm that she's wearing. She's wearing plate mail.
Look like it fits her? Like it's hers?
Yeah. And the squire looks legit too. He's got all of her crap and stuff.
Okay.
He's got the little
we can escort some kids north.
They got the little flag and stuff.
You don't want help with the stone giants. You want us to help you by bringing kids to.
Well, do we see any stone giant footprints?
Yeah.
You guys,
Brian,
like-
saw any footprints on the ground?
So you
What?
guys like you get off and start looking around for
Yeah.
giant footprints?
Yeah.
All right, Bronner. So roll me a perception in the dice tower.
With advantage.
Does the goggles give you advantage on looking for tracks?
Well, I mean, it's advantage on sight, perception,
Is that what it says?
and I'm guessing pretty much.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. I'm guessing.
Jesus. I think I rolled 2 9s.
You did.
That's amazing.
No, rolling 2 3s
Yeah.
is confusing.
Yeah, and it says as small as 2 feet across. So yeah, it's like you can zoom in too. I was just thinking they were more like binoculars, but yeah, no, definitely the 2 9s didn't really help your claim to fame. But yes, you do see actually 2 different kinds of footprints. You see some very large booted footprints heading in the same direction you are. Probably about a day old, maybe less. And then a set of smaller footprints, 2 sets of smaller footprints, heading the way you came from. And then they get lost in a stampede of horses.
Oh, let's go help the kids out.
Oh, this is the they did have the squire's name on here. Jordith. It was just
Jordith?
yeah, his name's Jordith. Sir Jordith Talvison. Hey, let me the order the knights. Yep, Jordith Talvison is his name.
So what you
Did
wanna
you?
do?
So the knight says, "Did you find their tracks?"
Aiden?
Sorry, I'm daydreaming. What?
Did you find the tracks?
Maybe. I don't know.
Aiden was
Sure.
Scattered about.
I was not paying attention at all.
Okay.
Well,
Fair
everyone,
enough. He admits it.
everyone else heard me say that you did find 2 sets of tracks.
Oh, those! Yeah, I found those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember what we were talking about now.
Oh, those tracks. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
quit looking at porn on your computer.
But-
Come on.
Hey.
But no one knows your character found those because you haven't said anything. That's what
Yes,
I'm getting
I
at.
found 2 pairs of tracks, very large booted tracks.
Smaller ones than the ones that go in our direction. You found one set of tracks, big ones, heading in the direction we're going.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
2 smaller sets going the opposite.
Yes.
That information
Yeah.
he tells you guys. This is information you wanted to know. So there it is.
All right.
What do you?
We tell her that.
She's like, ah, I see. So I should continue on. Perhaps I'll come across the tracks further down. Come, Jordith. Onward.
Hey, good luck.
And they go on down the road.
I guess we move up to collect some orphans.
Yeah.
So you guys go up over the hill to the barn that's been taken off of their heads. And there you find a dozen small children under the age of 12. Even a couple of kids that can barely walk.
Okay.
How are we gonna bring our horses and the kids to Mirabar? Like, how close are we in here?
Well, we'll slowly bring them up there. They're just. We're not gonna trot
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, we put
Yeah,
every,
we're just
whatever-
walking.
No, I mean like. Never mind.
You see, like
Whatever.
in the back, there's like it's a huge barn, and the back half of the barn is just totally collapsed, but the front half, the half closest to you guys, where you can see like the big barn doors, is just kind of leaning on its side, and it's still part of the barn is in there, but all the kids are in the shadow of the barn, kind of huddled down in the lower grass there outside, because the sun is getting hot and it's beating down on the kids, but they're kind of in the shade a little bit.
All right. So I'll get off my horse and go approach.
Okay. They look scared.
Is there one that looks like he's not?
There's a little chubby kid, and he steps up and he says, "Who are you?"
I tell him, my name is Rip, and we're the heroes of the North, and we're going to escort you to Mir.
He looks back. He says he's gonna escort us. And this little girl stands up and she says, some of us are wounded. Not
Okay,
all of
well,
us
let's-
can walk.
So we'll tend to the wounded.
Hmm.
And I motion for everybody to get off their horses and come up.
Okay, I get on my horse and go over there and heal them.
All right, so you're just gonna start wandering around healing the wounded. Anybody else
let's
gonna do
tend to
anything?
them. Let's find out what, talk to them a little bit, calm them down. I mean, find out what happened.
I'll look at the barn, see if there's anything in there. Try to figure out what's going on.
I'm sorry. All I heard was background coughing. Say that again.
I'm gonna go check out the barn and see if there's any information.
I got that time. All right, so you're gonna okay, the barn. The barn's kind of laying on its side. The back half is collapsed, and the front of the barn you can see two barn doors, but they're kind of wedged into the opening, like real heavy wood barn doors. So you can see there's a small little opening in the bottom that a small creature could crawl through, like a dog or something. But other than that, you try to wiggle the doors and they're pretty wedged in there.
Okay. Can I try to force them?
With what? Like your face, or
My
you're just
axe?
gonna
What
You're
a
gonna
Battle Ranger does.
you're just gonna chop on them? Yeah, you could start. You think
Yeah.
it might take you a couple of dozen swings to get through these doors, but you think you could hack through them?
Okay.
Anybody else? Is that what you want to do? Start whacking on them?
Well, they're taking care of the kids, and I don't think I'm kid friendly.
Right, yeah, the kids are moving away from the guy pulling out his axe, that's for sure, with the pokey armor on.
What are we
He's
trying
definitely not a teddy bear.
No, he's not cuddly.
What are we trying to get into right now?
I'm trying to get into the barn and look through it, see if there was like any paperwork, adults, bodies.
He's like, got out his axe. He's like, getting ready to start chopping on the door.
Can you
Olnar's
say
like,
hello to see anybody's in there?
Yeah, like knock on her or something. Like,
Okay, so I gently rap on the door and say, "Hello, is anybody here?"
you can see, sets his axe down, clunk, and like taps on the door. Hello? Anyone in there? You don't get a response.
Do you want me to examine? I'm outside. I'm attending to the
Yeah,
kids.
everybody else is messing with the kids, I thought.
Well,
That's fine.
let's talk about the kids. At least 6 of them have wounds. So I'm not sure what you guys are tending to, how you're
First
tending
aid.
to them. So you're going to put bandages on their wounds?
Well, let's see what their wounds are. I mean, if it's a broken leg, I'm not going to put a band-aid.
Well, this is basically D&D. Commoners have 1d4 hit points, and some of them are wounded. So
Yes.
roleplay your character appropriately, but the mechanics of it is, for them to not be wounded, you have to heal them.
Or
I
can't
will
you do-
use some of my magic of cure wounds.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so
Over here.
burn your spell slots appropriate to what you're healing the 6 wounded creatures. Characters.
I will use. I can only use 4, so I'm gonna heal 4 kids.
Okay. So burn all your first level spells.
I am.
I just used healing word on last 2.
Okay. So all 6 of them are cured of their wounds, so they all can walk now. So that's going to take at least 36 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry. It would only take 24 seconds for them to do
It
that.
probably would take longer than that, Carrie, to get them all up, talk to them, find out what's
I'm
hurt.
just-
You know.
I'm just saying it's not going to take 6 hours of chopping through a front gate or something. You know what I mean?
Okay. So then I go check on what Barrick's doing.
Baroque. No one replied.
What do you got in there, Barrick?
See what the hell this place was. It was an orphanage. Maybe there's some paperwork. Where are the adults? Where's their body?
I asked the kid, "Where's the adults?"
They died. They buried them over there. And they point to this makeshift grave on the back of the barn.
Was this an orphanage?
Part of it was
Who's the other part?
as a barn.
Was there any other survivors, or is this?
The lady didn't find anyone else. She drug all
anybody
the
missing?
bodies over there and buried them. That was
Did you
Joey's
get-
mommy. Ooh, Joey starts crying.
Is there anybody missing that you don't know where they are? Any other?
Is anybody else left?
She's looking around like she didn't even think of that. Like, is there somebody missing that's not here now? She's like confused. She's like, 8. She's like, I think there was a couple other kids.
Okay, so let's go in there and see if we can search around.
Okay. How do you get in?
In the barn.
Mm-hmm.
It's been crushed in by rocks, right?
The whole backside is collapsed down. The front is still intact, and it's on its side. And the 2 barn doors are wedged closed, and there's only about a small opening down at the bottom where the 2 doors meet, for like a small creature to go in.
So the beating that this place took, there's not a hole in the ceiling or anything?
Around back there might be if you like start digging or climbing up onto the backside that's collapsed.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
climb
said
up
the
on the
hole-
back.
There's a whole
Okay.
thing for a small person to go through.
Yeah.
I volunteer. I'll just go in.
You volunteer as tribute.
Yep,
Do you have dark vision?
I do.
All right. So you like get on your hands and knees and you crawl up to the opening. It goes in about a foot, and there's like a couple of boards in the way, but they feel loose. The boards do, like when you push on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get the feeling that if I move these boards that the barn would collapse or anything would fall on me?
Or do you like wiggle one of them and like listen at the top, or do you like lay on your back and try to look up? You kind of crawl. You gotta. It's still even a little tight for you. You kind of gotta hunch down and kind of crawl in a little bit. So I'm assuming you're face down when you crawl in. So these boards go up above your head.
There's not. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the pressing the button. Is there enough room for me to crawl in and twist and look and see if it's safe for me to move boards?
Yeah, you could turn over and lay on your back and look up. Give me a
Yeah.
perception check in the dice tower, please.
Yeah, no problem.
I could push them, but it's been faster. All right, yeah. So you could see that if you move one of the boards the wrong way, it would cause like 3 other boards to fall right where you would be crawling in. But you notice if you moved it another way, it opens so you can get out.
Roger. So I moved the way that it's not gonna make stuff fall on me.
Okay, so you move it out of your way and you climb out and you can stand up, brush yourself off, and look around. In the back left of the corner, you see a tipped over wagon. You see in the back right corner another like internal building. Like you see the side wall and a window. And
Right.
then the rest of the barn is collapsed down onto that building. So the only part of the building you can see is the wall that you're facing and a little window. The window's got like a glass panes in it that are all cracked, so you can't see into the window from where you're at. That's about 40 feet back. The back of the barn is, and then off to the right, you can see several dead cattle and horses from the barn collapsing on them.
All right, I'm gonna slowly make my way toward that internal building and make sure there's nothing alive or moving. Anybody in there?
Okay.
On the way over there, I'll go ahead and cast mage armor myself too.
All right, so when you get about halfway down, you can see up through the rafters. Remember, everything's kind of twisted a little.
Right.
So where the rafters and the wall meet, now that they're that's the point of the roof now, you can see that there's a lot of cracks and an opening that somebody could climb down. It's a pretty big opening, but the internal structure looks kind of flimsy. You know what I mean? But it looks like somebody could climb down from up there, but it's way up there. You can't make out all the details.
All right, I'll holler back at them and let them know, hey guys, there's an opening up top. It's kind of not structurally sound in here, so if I need y'all, come to the top. There's a hole, but if I don't, just stay out there. I'll holler. Everybody-
That
heard
happens to be
that?
where I was going, up top.
Talia, did you want to go in with him?
Sure, why not? Small enough.
Well, I was thinking you could shape change into whatever you wanted to go in there. You're too big as a human to climb in there. Or you're a medium size, but
Okay.
a weasel or something could easily crawl in there. A weasel, there you go. So Talia turns into a weasel and runs through the little opening and runs up next to old Nor and goes,
What the hell is a damn in here.
It's a little weasel wave at ya.
Gives you the thumbs up.
Nice. I'll just look back now. Alright, whatever. I start making my way back toward that small internal building.
All right, so you can see that this wall is what's holding up the rest of the building pretty much structurally. Right? So if this wall like gets wedged down or pulled down like into the barn, the whole back of the barn you think would finish collapsing. Maybe even the whole barn, you're not even sure. So this wall is holding it up, and there's a glass window and it's all broken, so you can't really see in very well. And the window's about 3.5 feet off the ground, so like what is that, right up to the top of your head or something?
It's pretty close. Let me see. Yeah, I'm 3'4", so.
But on the other side, with your passive perception, you hear. Sounds like someone crying.
Right. Do I see any other entrance points other than this window? Door or something like that?
You think the door might have been in the big pile of rubble around to the left?
Great. Alright, so I holler back at the group. Hey, there's somebody in here. They're whimpering inside this small building inside of this barn. The wall that is on the interior building is what's probably holding most of the structure up from collapsing the rest of the way. I'm gonna need some assistance getting it.
Okay.
There's a hole on top y'all can try to climb through. Just send one person that's larger than me.
Well, I was already planning on going around that backside. Guess I gotta climb up, Carrie, or how's it work?
Yeah, when you get around to the backside, you can see that the whole barn has been collapsed, and there's 3 huge boulders that is obviously what the impending doom of this barn was. And one of the boulders actually is still bleeding on top of the main support beam of the barn. And you can see that the whole top of the barn is buckling under its weight. And on the right side, the roof is split open, and where the roof meets the wall is an opening. As you kind of walk around and you back up and you look, and you think maybe if you climbed up onto the barn without messing with the wrong boards, that you won't cause that stone to finish breaking that beam and the whole roof collapse down.
Well, that sounds interesting.
It looks risky.
Okay. Well, how else can we help then? So I don't want to knock the barn down.
Anybody else got any ideas?
And I hate leaving it up to a die roll.
You know what? I want to conjure my unseen servant.
I have an idea. I wanna fly up to the top of the barn and see if there's any way I can get in from the top.
Oh, boots of flying. That would work.
Yeah, I already screamed out there's a hole in the
Well,
top.
yeah, we
Oh,
all
yes,
know
well-
there is a way you could get in.
Okay,
That sounded awfully like, do you really touch the door?
No, he could easily just fly in without touching anything. I mean, it's a big enough opening that you could just fly right down in there without touching anything.
I fly right down in there.
Okay, so you're inside now. You see the gnome looking over at a window, and he's like, maybe I'm gonna call a friend of mine. So this unseen servant, what's the purpose of it? Just so we don't waste a spell. What are you thinking?
I was gonna try to use the unseen servant to help me get this person out of there, but since he came down the pipe,
Oh, you're like, oh, maybe I don't need to summon my friend.
yeah.
Bronislaw to the rescue. You're like, bzzz, you come flying down in. You wave at Rip as you go by. See ya! Wouldn't want to be ya!
Okay, so I ask Olor, what do you want me to do?
So I think there's somebody inside of this building. I heard him whimpering a second ago. I can't see into the glass. Can you look into the window, please, and see if you can see anybody?
I will attempt. Okay, I look in the window.
Yeah, the glass is too broken to see through it.
Like, if I broke the glass, would I be able to go through? Or would breaking the glass not be a smart idea?
The window is big enough for you to climb through easily. Breaking the glass out of the window, you're not so sure about. Roll me a investigation check in the dice tower.
I'm okay with that. No, I'm not. No.
Can I help him investigate?
Yeah, actually, roll it again, Bronislaw, as he gives you advantage. All right.
Oh, okay.
So you think that this wall is completely being held up, or is holding up that beam that's supporting the roof that has the boulder on it. So this wall right here is the whole thing that's holding everything up. And you're not sure if breaking the glass is going to cause the wall to like collapse, you know, the window, make it weaker. It looks like it's just glass, right?
Right.
But you can't see through it. So is the glass supporting the window frame?
Well, I wouldn't think so. But is there like any big holes in the glass? Right. I
No,
could fit a small animal.
It's just spider webbed right now, like.
Well, then it's most likely not supporting any weight. It's spider web. Do what it should.
Yeah, the whole thing's spider webbed.
I say bust it out.
I
Carefully bust it out.
yeah, I put my hand against it, like gently, and then I push a little bit and see if what happens.
It goes.
So
It flexes a little. Starts to crack more. Like.
Oh Lord, be ready to
hold on,
move
one
quickly if the
second,
thing falls.
Tom, hold on 1 second. Don't push anymore. 1 second. Look for something real quick. Well, I can't help you out if it goes bad, but I can help myself out. So go ahead.
I actually before I do this, I need to. When I was above the barn, did I see any holes that would lead into the room I'm trying to get into right now?
No, you didn't see any obvious ones, but you didn't actually search for them either.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, why not? I'll just I'll push on more.
Was there no openings in the top as you came through? Did you not look up? As Olo looks at him like, you should go check that out.
Fine, I'll go check it out. I go up and see if there's any other open side of the other room.
Okay. What is the rest of you guys doing? Barrick, Rip, Talia?
I don't know. I'll go back around and talk to the kids some more and calm them down and all that shit because I can't get in there without bringing the whole house down. And
Okay.
Aiden and I have to get out of here in like 12 minutes, so.
We do?
Yeah, it's 3:30 in 12 minutes, and we gotta go dinner with your mama.
Oh, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, we can end here in a couple minutes.
So I'm a little weasel inside the structure. I'm also investigating to see if I could use like a piece of a frame or something I can try to help. Looking for something like maybe like a piece of frame that could like be able to lodge in place if I get on my normal form so I can keep the building up while I get to the class to get to the person.
Well, you're small. Aren't you a tiny creature?
Yeah, very tiny.
Yeah,
I'm
so
looking.
you're small enough that you could actually like crawl through the boards and the debris, you know, if you wanted to. So you're not restricted by the collapse. You could crawl around inside the boards and the collapse and stuff. And you're light enough, you probably can't really cause anything to collapse. You think?
Can he communicate with us as he's in Weasel?
He can understand you, but he can't talk.
Roger that.
He can speak Weasel. So however weasels communicate with one another. But he can point and paw once for yes and paw two for no.
Yeah, it'd be a hell no if you see both paws waving. No.
All right, so Bronislaw, you fly out, and you're gonna start examining it. Let's just stop right there, because we can go on for probably another 30 minutes doing this. So I think that's a good spot that you guys are trying to figure out how to rescue the rest of these orphans.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set my
Cool.
reaction right now for next week.
Okay.
Building collapses.
Remember, we're not playing next week.
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna.
right.
And and you're not playing are we able to play the week after that?
Should be able to. I don't know. How,
It's the 22nd of September.
no. Would
Oh no, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the 15th. The 15th.
15th should be fine. The next weekend I'll be out of dirt.
15th is gonna be hard for me because my wife's supposed to be getting induced on the 16th, so I'll probably be
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
busy. So I might be able to play for the next couple weeks.
Okay.
But if someone wants to take control of my character, that'd be fine with me.
I
until I
will
get out of
NPC your character for you.
Just to get out of this situation and drunk bag would.
Yeah, until you guys get out of the predicament. But so yeah, let's plan on playing on the 15th then.
All right.
Good.
See you
All right.
guys.
Okay.
Alright.
See ya.
See you guys.
Just so you know, go ahead and have you set my reaction to where if the shit goes sideways and building collapses, my guy's gonna go ahead and ghost out of there and teleport out with the dimension door.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna do
See ya.
All right, let's go see who we can raid.
I'll hang around and wait for you to raid.
I gotta go to my channel. I didn't even have it up. Weekend raid Jingo is still running.
Cool.
Raid Jingo. Countdown. All right, I'm gonna shut the music off the stream though, and the voice, so you guys can talk amongst yourself. That you're not being streamed. All right, stream. See ya.